Hey guys, welcome to the Small Business Spotlight, sponsored by Gates Automotive Group. I am so excited to introduce somebody to you today from a small business here in South Bend. If you've never been to the corner of Sample and Mayflower to Ebys Old Fashioned Meat Market, you don't know what you're missing. So I'm excited to introduce Paul Lagodny. He's a little bit of a celebrity. He won't admit that, but I'm just telling you, every time I've gone there to try to see this guy or to buy some meat, I got to take a number and stand in line to get to see the guy. He runs a great operation out there. So Paul, we're going to talk a little bit today and just talk about how you got started and some of the things that are important and why your business is important to the community. Gates started in 1928, so we've been around a long time. I'd kind of like to hear a little bit about how Ebys got started.
Ebys got started November of 1983. My uncle, my father, my two aunts, my mom, they opened this little small store, and from then it's grown into quite a successful business.
Well, that sounds like Gates and Ebys have a lot in common. It's a family business. They all still hang around the business. What about your family? Do they still participate in the business?
Yeah, that's where I'm very lucky is I still have my father and uncle anytime I need them to, ask them questions, get advice, and they still love the business. So yeah, they still help out and make sure I'm doing it right and keeping their legacy going and making them proud.
Well, I know it's famous. Maybe everybody doesn't know about it, but they will when this is over. It's a great place to go and buy meat and poultry and other products, but just a small old-fashioned store, and I really enjoy going there. Tell me kind of how you got started in the business.
Well, that's kind of a funny story. It was July 2nd, 1988. I was 14, getting in trouble at home, so my mom sent me to go work for my dad at Ebys Old Fashioned Meat Market. And I was doing dishes and taking out trash, and I thought, this is pretty cool. I'm working with my dad and my uncle, and after the first day, I said, I want to do this for a living. And I told them, I says, I'm gonna own this place one day. And they both kind of looked at me and laughed, coming from a 14-year-old kid. And 30 some years later, it happened.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Tell me, if somebody was watching this and said, that sounds like an interesting business, I might like to get in that business. Who trains people to cut meat? Is that something you just have to get in the business and kind of learn on your own?
Yeah, it's something you have to get in the business and learn on your own. And I was very fortunate that I got to work with my uncle and father until I graduated high school. And then, my dad asked me if I was going to stay in this business, and I said I'd like to. And then he fired me. He said, well, you need to go out and go get your own job. And so I went to a local grocery store, and I worked there for 18 years. At the time, Dad sends me away. I was like, but that was the best thing he could do for me.
I think I know what makes Gates special is that we take excellent care of our customer, and we serve the community, and we're involved in the community, and we're family-owned business, and I know that's different. What makes Ebys special?
I feel that what makes Ebys special is, number one, I have an amazing team that works with me. And you're only as good as the people that you have working with you. And I have an amazing staff that offers great customer service. We cut everything in the store. We grind all our hamburger and everything fresh. And we're just, all our recipes are homemade. Some of our recipes are 40 years old, and we just have a unique items and a loyal following. And like I said, the main thing is my team that makes the place successful. We want customers to come in there, and like you said, you have to grab a number, but we want to get them in and out as fast as possible and keep them happy.
Thank you for checking out this episode of Small Business Spotlight, sponsored by Gates Automotive, and a huge thank you to Paul from Ebys Meat Market and to his team for allowing him to come in this morning. Stay tuned as we feature more small businesses right here in Michiana.